Come dream with me tonight. Hello there. How are you? Uh-huh. And how are you feeling, Grubby?
Oh, well, let me see. Yep, I feel great. Thank you.
That's good.
Why do you ask?
Oh, I was just thinking about the time that Tweeg was not feeling very well.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, is it morning already?
Good morning, Tweed.
You're right, LB. This could be a good morning. Oh, this could be the kind of day that makes you want to be mean and nasty.
You mean like every other day, Tweed?
Yes, but the name is Twig. Now, what kind of mischief can I get into today?
Gosh, Teddy, why would anyone think about being mean and nasty on purpose?
I don't know, Grubby, but Tweeg always does.
Yes, LB. I'm sure I can think of something to do that will make someone else feel miserable.
Well, it was just another normal day for Tweeg until he looked at himself in the mirror.
Egads, look at me, LB. What's happened to me? I'm raspberry-colored with blue spots.
Golly, you're right. Them are really pretty colors, too. How did you do that, Tweef?
I didn't do it. It must have happened during the night. Something's wrong with me.
In more ways than one.
Somehow, something happened to Tweeg to make him change colors.
I'm raspberry-colored with blue spots. Oh, and I can't wash it off. Something's wrong with me. I'm supposed to be green.
Maybe you're sick, Tweez. Maybe you've got the Tweezles.
The Tweezles? Oh, no! Not the Tweezles!
How do you feel, Trig?
Feel? I think I feel a little weak, yes. And I think I have a fever. Yes, my face hurts. My head hurts. Oh, no. My whole body hurts.
What are the Tweezles, Teddy?
I don't know, Grubby. I've never heard of them before.
Oh, I think I'm going to faint.
Maybe you ought to lie down.
Oh, you're right, LB. I should be in bed. Oh.
So Tweeg went to bed, feeling very bad.
I feel awful. How long do the Tweezles last, LB?
I don't know.
Are they ever fatal?
Are they what?
Oh, they must be. No one could survive feeling this bad. LB, you've got to do something to help me.
I don't know what to do to help.
Then go out and find someone who does.
Okay, Wheeze.
The name is Tweeg.
So Tweeg sent LB out to get someone to help him.
Yeah, and guess where LB decided to go for help? To Newton Gimmicks.
Dum-de-doo-de-dum-de-dee. Now, the linear fraction disk fits into the matter confuser, and the,
Hey, Gimmick.
Huh? Oh, my goodness. There's a horrid little bounder walking right up on my porch. Oh, Teddy, Grubby.
Yeah, Gimmick?
Yes?
Look, fellas, that horrid little bounder has walked right up on my porch.
Gosh, what do you want, horrid little bounder?
Isn't that LB?
Yeah, it's LB, and I'm here to get you to help Twig.
Why would we want to help Tweeg?
'Cause sick.
Twig is sick?
Yeah, he has the Tweezles.
Then you need a doctor.
But there are no doctors around here.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Then I think we should try to help him.
But why would we want to help Tweeg?
Because Tweeg is Gimmick's neighbor, and helping him would be the neighborly thing to do. A neighbor lives right in your neighborhood, whether you like it or not.
What if he shoots cannonballs at you?
Then you'd better hope he is a lousy shot,
Makes sense.
because neighbors aren't likely to just go away.
you might be neighbors permanently.
And since a neighbor's someone you see every day, learn to be neighborly. Be a good neighbor, a really good neighbor.
Someday you may be in need.
A little neighborliness can help you out of a mess.
It's a cure for loneliness.
It'll bring happiness. After all, what are good neighbors for?
I guess you're right. You probably have a neighbor living right next door.
Appreciate your neighborhood.
You could even start a Good Neighbors League.
When you help your neighbors, it makes you feel good.
Even if your neighbor is Tweeg.
Uh-huh. A good neighbor, a really good neighbor.
Someday you may be in need.
A little neighborliness can help you out of a mess.
It's a cure for loneliness.
It'll bring happiness. After all, what are good neighbors for?
And besides, you probably have a neighbor living right next door.
What do you think, LB?
A neighbor lives right in your neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Neighbors are good to spy on.
Not quite, LB. I think you missed the point. A neighbor should be someone to rely on.
When you go away, a neighbor could collect your mail.
It's someone who can keep your extra key.
You mean a neighbor could feed my cat when I'm in jail?
Learn to be neighborly. Be a good neighbor, a really good neighbor. Someday you may be in need. A little neighborliness can help you out with a mess.
It's a cure for loneliness.
It'll bring happiness.
After all, what are good neighbors for?
Gee, I think I know now.
You probably have a neighbor living right
next door. So LB led us up to Tweeg's tower to see what we could do to help. When we got there, Tweeg looked very, very sick.
Oh, I'm so sick. Oh, LB, did you bring someone to help me?
Yup, I sure did, boss. I brought Gimmick and his friends.
What? Why did you bring those guys?
They're the only ones I could think of.
But those goody two-shoes?
Goody 8-shoes.
All right, then. We'll leave.
No. Stay here. Nothing is worse than being sick. LB, make sure they don't look at my buttermilk gold formula, all right?
We'll try to help, but I'm not sure we know what to do.
Well, I know exactly what Tweeg needs.
You do?
You do?
That's right. It's the special octopede cure for whatever's ailing you.
What's that?
Boiled root soup. It never fails.
Really?
Absolutely. And I'll even do the cooking. We'll need some milk.
How about buttermilk?
Yeah, that'll work. And some spices.
Yup,
And a big pot.
right here.
And 4 pounds of roots.
What kind of roots?
Them little lavender ones that grow in the sand.
We ain't got none of those. I'll have to go out and dig some up.
All right, but hurry. I don't know how much longer I can last.
After LB brought back the roots, Grubby prepared the soup. He cut up the roots and boiled them in the buttermilk, all the while adding spices.
Oh boy, doesn't that smell delicious?
Yeah.
All right, here you are, Tweeg. This'll fix you right up.
Grubby started to feed the soup to Tweeg. Tweeg spit the soup out.
Hey, what's the matter?
I was wrong. There is something worse than being sick, and it's eating that stuff. Yuck!
Well, Tweeg wouldn't eat the root soup. Now what'll we do?
I have an idea.
You do?
Yes, it's an old home remedy called a mustard plaster. LB, do you have any mustard?
Yeah, I think so.
Gimmick started mixing up a concoction of mustard, horseradish, and pepper.
Well, if Tweeg didn't like my root soup, I know he won't like this stuff.
No, this isn't to eat.
Oh,
Don't worry, Twig. You'll be all right.
Tweeg? Well, at least I lived long enough to hear LB get my name right.
All right, Tweeg. Let me spread this medication on your chest.
Gimmick smeared the stuff on Tweeg's chest.
Now this will start to get nice and warm on your chest and make you feel better.
Oh, well, it is getting warm. Yes, very warm. It's getting hot. Not just hot, it's burning. I'm on fire! Hey, get it off of me! Get it off!
We all hurried to wipe the stuff off Tweeg's chest.
It's still burning! Wowee!
Let's put some water on him.
Here's a bucket of water.
Grubby dumped the water on Tweeg. Gimmick, I think that stuff was too strong.
Yes, you might be right, Teddy.
Hey, Teddy, did you notice the color of that water?
Uh-huh. It was orange and red and blue. Oh, Tweeg, where did you get that water?
At a pond by a waterfall.
Were there fobs near there?
Yeah, there were.
Rainbow Falls! Were you drinking this water yesterday, Tweeg?
Yes, but what does...
Then that explains it.
Explains what?
It explains why you turned raspberry-colored with blue spots. It's because you drank water from Rainbow Falls.
What?
Yeah, the water made you change colors. You're not sick at all, Tweeg.
But LB said I have the Tweezles.
I said maybe you have the Tweezles.
What are the Tweezles?
I don't know.
You mean you just made it up?
Excuse me.
Well,
You idiot! I haven't been sick at all!
Well, you told me you were.
Well, you told me I looked sick.
Well, you didn't have to believe me, Tweep.
Excuse me. I think you made yourself sick, Tweeg. If the way you feel depends on the weather,
The way you look,
What you eat,
or your mood.
then the world will look a whole lot better when you have a healthy attitude.
Oh, your attitude's the way you feel about things, and it affects the things you say or do.
Oh, a healthy attitude will make you shout things like hip hooray.
boy oh boy.
And whoop-dee-doo.
Precisely.
A healthy attitude gives you the power to change your mood from bad to good. Have a healthy attitude, and within the hour, I know that you'll be filled with gratitude.
Because you'll have a healthy attitude.
Are you feeling better, Tweeg?
Yes. Well, now when I look into the mirror, I see the same old Tweeg I've always seen.
Your complexion is getting so much clearer.
Yes, soon I'll be a healthy shade of green.
A healthy attitude will always bring out the color in your cheeks.
A healthy glow.
A healthy attitude will make you sing out.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Sing it, Tweeg.
A healthy attitude gives you the power to change your mood from bad to good.
Have a healthy attitude, and within the hour, I know that you'll be filled with gratitude.
Oh boy.
Because you'll have a healthy attitude.
You can convince yourself that you have gotten
A rare disease that is making you feel rotten.
But now I know it really was a trick.
Yeah, Tweez, you even make yourself sick.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
A healthy attitude gives you the power to change your mood from bad to good.
Have a healthy attitude, and within the hour, I know that you'll be filled with gratitude.
Have a heaping helping of a healthy attitude.
I feel terrific. Now, you goody two-shoes, get out of here.
Goody 8 shoes.
But we only came here to help.
I said get out of here, now.
You're welcome, Tweeg.
No gratitude.
Out!
Well, I think that was a day we will always remember.
You can say that again.
We learned that a doctor is the only one who should tell people what to do when they're sick.
We also found out that people can convince themselves that they're sick.
That's right. Tweeg wasn't really sick. It was all in his head. It's kind of like how someone who really is sick can start to feel better with a good attitude.
A healthy attitude gives you the power to change your mood from bad to good.
Have a healthy attitude, and within the hour, I know that you'll be filled with gratitude.
Have a heaping helping of a healthy attitude.